Hello everyone, I'm Brandon of Game Changer, and today we'll be learning how to add a difficulty choosing system, a menu, text, and sound to our dueling game. If you haven't watched the previous video, you should go and do that since this spills off of what we had before. And if you haven't noticed, this looks slightly different because I forgot to save it. So always remember to save it or else you're going to have to restart everything, right? So first on the agenda, we need to make a main menu. So let's add a blank actor. Go to settings, add costume, go to the play, or search up play, and grab a play button. So this will be our menu right here. So we need to rename this to play button. There we go. And delete all that. So now we are going to add an on clicked and an on start right there. And we're going to go to broadcast. So this is a new piece of code. You have not seen this yet, maybe, unless you've seen it in a different coding lesson. So basically what this does is that was a good way to explain is like, it's like a flare. So you shoot up like a little flare into the sky and it will tell all the other code that this happened. So if, let's say you go on your enemy, or first of all, let's broadcast something. So let's broadcast like difficulty.start. For example, we broadcast that. So let's say you have the receive. So when I receive difficulty start, it will run all the code underneath here. So let's go back to here. Oh, we restart the name. So let's fix that. Play button. Save that. Okay, so in the play button, we're going to first when it's clicked, we're going to hide it. So let's go to looks, scroll down all the way, find hide. We're going to hide it, and we're going to show it on start. So now when you click this button, it will hide, so it isn't there while you're playing the game. And also we need to add physics. If you don't have physics or pen, we're going to need pen too. So go click the plus, you can find pen right here, physics right here, you can click it. If it's colored, that means you have it. So physics, we're going to set active to false on start, right there. So that means the bull can't hit it, or the enemy can't hit it, or you can't hit it. So, it's not ready yet. So that's basically our menu. We need to add now a difficulty menu. So right after you click the play button, we're going to have 3 different buttons, and they'll all start different difficulties of the game. So if you click, like, let's add a green button. Green is usually easy, so I like using green. So if they click the green button, it'll have an enemy that's pretty easy to kill. And then we'll have 2 more buttons. One will be yellow. If they click that, the bull will be like medium. And then the red, which will make the bull almost impossible, I guess. Or you can make it just hard, so they can almost beat the bull. Or beat the bull, but it'll just be hard. So that's the easy button. And delete all of this. So in the easy button, we need to go to control. We need an on start. We need a when actor clicked, and we need a when I receive. We need 2 when I receives actually. So one is to start. So when you click the play button, it'll broadcast difficulty to start. I'm gonna move this a little bit. Once it broadcasts difficulty to start, after you click it, this will appear. So we need to go to looks. We need to find show. So we'll show, and we'll drag out 1 hide here, and then 1 extra hide. We'll need this soon, so just pull it out. Trust me. So this was just to make sure, just in case you exit on the difficulty menu, it will hide at the beginning of the game, or else it'll still be there. Because Tynker is like that. Tynker is a little strange. So now we need to go back to events. We need to grab 2 more broadcasting. So when actor, and drag it under actor click. So we need to broadcast we need to broadcast just game.start. And we need to also broadcast easy.mode. So we'll change this to game.start, and we'll add hide down there. We also need to go to physics grab set active to false on start, so you can't run into this button too. And with that, we finished our easy button. We need to add the code to, or we can do that right now actually. So let's get rid of the start buttons. Toss this on top of here. Actually, let's see what that. Toss under there. Move this. Let's go to events. When I receive easy mode. So when it receives easy mode, it will make the cow have 5, or the enemy have 5 health, and we'll make it so it moves 1 pixel towards the player. So it should all work the same. So click play, click the easy button. It should run the same. Oh, my character model's a little messed up. It'll fix itself. Like that. There you go, that's fine. Like that. So now we need to make the medium mode, or the medium button, and the hard button, which is really easy because you can just copy it like a lazy person. And coding's all about trying to find the easiest way to do the most. So always use, if you can ever use the copy button to copy code, then do it. So let's make a medium button and a hard button. Hard button. We need to change the costume since medium is yellow usually. Search up yellow. We'll add the yellow square. Right here, settings, add costume. Red for hard. So add the red square. There you go. Now we have our 3 difficulties. With this. See, for some reason Tynker's like this, where it can still shoot while you're not in the game. It's kind of strange, but oh well. So Tynker is. So let's click play. And you have your 3 buttons. So these buttons don't do anything yet. They just delete all the other buttons. And that is the reason why we have this right here. So when I receive game start, because if we moved it right when the actors click, that means only the green button will disappear. So now instead we can make a broadcast game.start, and all of these buttons will get that, and they will all hide when they receive it. So anyways, let's go to our enemy, and let's just make a medium mode and a hard mode. So let's copy this, and let's paste it twice. 1 and 2. Let's change this to, oh, didn't make those yet. We need to change, first of all, we need to make this broadcast something different so we can make it so when you click this button, it runs a different code in the enemy. So name it medium mode, go to this one, name this hard mode, like so. And then our enemies, we need to change this to medium mode. We need to change this one to hard mode. So when you click the yellow button, it will run this. Click the red button, it'll run this. So let's make our medium bull, give it 10 health, and we'll make it move 2 pixels towards the player. And then we'll change hard mode to move 3 pixels towards the player, and give it 15 health. You can change these however you want. It's your game, you can make it really hard or really easy, it's up to you. So with that, you can test it out. It should work. So play, click play, let's choose medium mode. So see how the cow's pretty fast, and it takes 10 hits to kill. Like that. I just died though, but it's okay. And we can try our other modes. So we can click play. The card mode, oh, it's very fast, and well, I'm just gonna die. Like that. See, it's kind of difficult when you already set it to 3, so you might want to put it to a lower number. And then we can just do our easy mode, which is really easy. Easy. Okay. Well, difficulty system done. So now we need to add text to our stage. So first we want to make it so there's instructions when you click play. So like list right up there. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Let's move this. It's better. Okay. So in our stage, we're going to make it so there's instructions right when you start the game. So let's just clear it just in case there's extra text left behind. And then we are going to go to draw text. So draw text, say WAS and D to move, period. Click in, let's say click to shoot. Oh, I can't type today. That's fine. And we'll make this text. So basically how X and Y works is X, if you go negative in X, you go this way. If you go positive in X, you go this way. And then positive in Y, you go this way. Positive in X, positive, negative in Y, you go downward. So let's just make this, let's say negative 50. So I'll move this way. The text will spawn like go farther to the left. And then for Y, let's make it 100. So it's above the play button. It should work. Oh, it's kind of big. Okay, so let's move this over just a tad bit more. So let's say negative 100. Let's try that. Nope. Okay. Let's try 200. You have to play around with this. It's going to be different. So right there. WASD to move, click to shoot. Perfect. Okay. So now, you need to make it so when you click the play button, it clears this text and it'll show the difficulty menu or the difficulty choices because the player doesn't know whether green is easy or whatever. So we need to teach them that. We need to show them that. So when the actor's clicked, we're going to clear this text or clear everything on here. And then we are going to grab, where is it? Draw text right here. We're going to tell them that green is easy, yellow is medium, red is hard. And for grammar, because I'm a good student. And then we need to, let's check out where we put the other text. So negative 200 and 100. Should put it around the same area. I think it should be fine. 200, 100. Try that. So, click in here, display the game, click here, see, replace the text. It's a lot smaller for some reason, but oh well. And like that. We never erased it afterwards, but we'll handle that just in a bit. So, now, here we go. We can just add clear right here. So, when any of the buttons are pressed, they'll broadcast game to start and all this will run like usual, but now it will clear everything. We can just add it to the other ones because it makes it symmetrical, makes them all the same, and I like that. Click that, there you go. It should work like that. So now we got our basic instructions done. Now we need to make it so the player health is in the top left. You can see that, so every time you get hit, it'll go down by 1. So to do that, you need to go to your player first of all, and we need to add when I receive. So when I receive, game start. Where is that? Where did it go? Game not start? Yeah, it's right there. See if it starts game.start. Oh, it's right there. I'm sorry, I can't read. Alright, so let's go to our pen. And let's grab, let's see, clear at rectangle. Or actually, no, we can save it. No, let's just use it. Okay, so we need that, and we need to grab our draw text. So there we go, we got our two things. So basically, we need this instead of our regular clear, because if you clear the whole board every time, since we're going to also display our enemy health here, it's going to clear both of them, so it's going to it's going to get messed up. So we only want to clear this side of the screen, because this is where the player's health can be. Then we're going to, for the enemy side, we're only going to clear this side of the screen. So it only shows the bull's health. So let's do that right now. So let's go to operator. So this is the text that we're going to show. We're going to grab this, toss it in there. Go to variables, grab health, toss it in the right side, so right there. I'm going to add player health. Don't forget the space. So basically this, whatever, so the health, you know what the health variable is, so it'll be 3 right here, so it'll display 3. So it'll be player health plus 3. So and it's going to add this to the player health, so it'll be right there. So it'll display player health, colon, then 3. So that should work right now. Or actually, we need to add where to put it first of all. So let's find out. So you can put your mouse right here and you can see where it is with this little box here. So you can say let's put it at 650. So negative 650. And the Y. Let's put it at like 300. Let's try 300. So right now that's not erasing anything. I just want to see right there, displays the player health. It's not going down right now because we haven't implemented that part, but we'll do that right now, or not right now, but like in a bit. So right now we need to erase this every time it gets hit. So we're just gonna set this right now. We're gonna copy this later because we're lazy. We need to go to, let's say, negative 700. It's a little bit farther out, and then let's go to 400. So it's going to be like right around here. That's where the point is. And the width, we need to erase like half of the board. So let's 700. So from this point, so it'll choose this point right here, negative 700 and then 400, and it'll choose all the way to 700. So it'll be 700 to the right. So right here, it'll erase this part. But now we need to make it determine the height that it erases. So let's change that to 150. So 700, 150. So it'll erase everything in this rectangle right here. So let's copy this. Copy. And then we need to go to control and grab our forever loop. Because if we don't have a forever loop, it will forever, or no. Yeah, we need a forever loop so it runs forever while we start the game. This is what makes it so it doesn't keep running. It won't keep clearing over and over again because that just slows down the game. Oops, I accidentally pasted it twice. Right that. So let's go to physics. So if the player collides with anything, it will clear this little rectangle right here, remember? And it will display the new health. So since this variable changed when you collide with something, it will display 2 if you get hit for the first time, and 1 if you get hit twice, and all that good stuff. So you can check it out. D2, 1, and gone. 0. We can jazz it up a little bit more if you like. So we can go to make another if statement. So let's go to a control from an if statement. Let's shove it right here with the other one. So inside this other if statement, and we're going to make it so here we can copy this actually. So copy, paste, or you can recreate it if you want. You can go back and it's in operators. You can grab the equals one. So right here, grab that one. Go to variables, grab health, and then type 0. So if the health is 0, let's change it to, let's grab, oops. Wait, do we have, oh no, we don't have a paste anymore because I copied that. We need to copy this again. Paste it, throw it right there. Make it say something different. So get rid of that. So we can say, you died. You died. Okay. So now, instead of saying just 0 at the end, say you died. Wow. Look at that. Okay, so now we need to do the same thing for the cow. So, like always, to be lazy, you can copy this whole thing, put it right where the enemy is, so we can display the enemy's health. Paste. Bam! Easy. The only problem is we need to move where the text is, or else it's going to put the text in the same area. So let's move it over here somewhere. So let's keep the same height, and let's just change the X. So let's change this to positive 500. Positive 500. So from the center, 500 left. So like, oh, that's kind of. All right, no, not 500. 300. Change this to 0. So right here, 0, 400 up. So right here, it'll delete this square right here because it's over 700 and down 150. And it's everything. If you complete the rectangle, it'll delete everything inside there. So this we're gonna make the draw the text. We need to change this 300. Now we need to change this to 0. This to 0. This 300. That should work. Let's check it out. So let's open that, play the game. Bam, bam. Oh, oops, forgot to change it. It says, hey, enemy health. Because this is the enemies. This is in the enemy code, so we need to change this. Enemy. It might seem tedious to redo all this, but trust me, it's a lot better than you remaking this whole thing. Because you're going to have to type it anyway, so might as well do it this way. So enemy is dead. Or we can just say, keep it the same, we can say enemy died, spelling. There we go. Perfect. Like this, bam, bam. Perfect, beautiful. And when you hit the enemy, it goes down like that, and enemy died. Wow. Look at that. Look at this go. Okay. Now we need to make it so it says you lose or you win. So let's add code right here. So when the health equals 0, let's grab our pen, trusty pen. We are going to add text. So let's find it. Draw text. Yeah, okay. So draw text. You win. So this is in the bold. So when the enemy's health equals 0, it'll draw you win right in the center because this is where 0, 0 is. And then for the the player, we are going to grab this, draw text, you lose. So when the player's health reaches 0, it'll draw you lose right in the center. So let's test it out. Play. Easy mode. So let's try the you lose. So bam, bam, bam. You lose. Oh, you win because the enemy died. So actually, you can just clear. So clear everything else. So now let's try it so where we win. So let's kill the enemy. Yay! There we go. And then you can just slam into the wall to collide, and then you lose. It'll redo itself like that. Because first the enemy dies, so that means it'll display the you win text. But then if you also run out of health, that means it'll clear what was there, and then it'll draw you lose. So there you go. You have a functional game. Now there's one more thing to add a little bit more personal pizzazz. So look more great. Or sound more great actually, because we're gonna add sound. So let's add this. This is gonna be our music. So let's go and add some music. So let's add some dual music. So now play some nice dual music. Like that. Okay. So now you can also add, every time the actor collides, you can play a sound. So when the actor, your player, or not actor, it's a player. So when the player collides with anything, let's make it, what kind of sound do we want? Oops. I don't know what it sounds like. Oh well, it'll probably be okay. So every time the player collides with something, it'll get a punch sound. And then we can go and add something to the cow, or the enemy. Keep on calling it the cow, because it looks like a cow. You can add music. Let's just do a splash. Why not? So every time the enemy runs into something or gets hit by your bullet, it will make a splash sound. So let's try this. You like that? It works just like a charm. The flash is kind of soft. It's not loud enough, so let's change this to like That's long and that's loud. I don't like that. Let's go to... Oh! Sure, okay. Let's try it again. Perfect. There you go. And you can add sound anywhere you like. So every time you click the easy button, you can make a sound. Play button, make a sound. You can put it really anywhere you want. Right? If you put it in some weird place, that's not my problem. It's your game. So just like that, we finished our bullfighting game. So thank you for watching this video, sticking around. If you like this, you can definitely watch another one of our videos. We have a lot. And yeah, just keep editing the game. You can keep on adding whatever you want. You can add more enemies. It's all up to you.